Welcome to Course 4, Foundation, Certified Supply Chain Professional, CSCP, course, by SPAO Academy. Topic 3, Sourcing Products and Services, Section 10, Ethical and Sustainable Sourcing, Lesson 1, Ethical Sourcing Principles. Ethical sourcing principles. As a beginner in the world of business or procurement, it is easy to focus solely on price and quality. However, how a product is made and who makes it is just as important. Ethical sourcing is the process of ensuring that the products and services you buy are obtained in a responsible and sustainable way. This lesson introduces the core principles that guide ethical sourcing. What is ethical sourcing? Ethical sourcing means that a business takes responsibility for the entire lifecycle of its supply chain. It goes beyond the immediate supplier and looks at the working conditions, human rights, environmental impact, and business practices involved in creating a product. The goal is to minimize harm to people and the planet while maintaining a profitable business. The core principles of ethical sourcing. For a beginner, it is easiest to break ethical sourcing down into three main pillars: social, environmental, and economic responsibility. 1. Social responsibility, people. This principle focuses on the well-being of workers and communities involved in the supply chain. Labor rights. Ensuring that workers are treated fairly. This includes no forced or child labor, prohibiting the use of involuntary labor or children below the legal working age. Fair wages. Paying workers a wage that meets their basic needs and complies with local laws, often referred to as a living wage. Working hours. Ensuring reasonable working hours, overtime compensation, and mandatory days off. Health and safety. Guaranteeing a safe and hygienic working environment to prevent accidents and illness. Diversity and non-discrimination. Promoting a workplace free from harassment, discrimination, and abuse based on race, gender, religion, or background. 2. Environmental responsibility, planet. This principle focuses on minimizing the negative impact on the natural world. Resource efficiency. Using raw materials, like water, wood, and minerals, responsibly to avoid depletion. Pollution reduction. Managing waste, reducing carbon emissions, and avoiding the release of toxic chemicals into the environment during production. Sustainable materials. Prioritizing renewable, recycled, or biodegradable materials over non-renewable resources, e.g., using organic cotton instead of conventional cotton that requires heavy pesticides. 3. Economic responsibility, profit and transparency. This principle focuses on integrity and transparency in business dealings. Anti-corruption. Conducting business without bribery, kickbacks, or fraudulent practices. Transparency. Being open about where products come from. This allows consumers and businesses to trace the supply chain back to the source, supply chain visibility. Supplier relationships. Treating suppliers as partners rather than just vendors. This includes honoring contracts, paying on time, and fostering long-term relationships that allow suppliers to invest in ethical practices. Why does this matter for beginners? As a new business owner, employee, or student, applying these principles may feel overwhelming. However, starting with these foundational questions can help. Who made this? Labor rights. What is it made of? Environmental impact. Can I verify the claim? Transparency. By asking these three questions, you begin to move from simply buying a product to sourcing ethically. Key terminology for beginners. Supply chain. The network of people, organizations, and activities involved in creating and distributing a product, from raw material to customer. Code of conduct. A set of rules and standards that a business requires its suppliers to follow regarding ethics, labor, and the environment. Due diligence. The process of investigating and verifying that a supplier actually follows the ethical standards they claim to follow. Summary. Ethical sourcing principles are the moral compass of a supply chain. For the beginner student, the key takeaway is that ethical sourcing balances people, fair labor, safety, planet, environmental care, and profit integrity. Mastering these principles ensures that your business decisions do not inadvertently cause harm, building a foundation for long-term success and trust. I really appreciate you spending your time with me today. If you want to learn more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Your like means the world to us and helps this channel grow so we can continue bringing you great content. Thanks again, and see you on the next video.